Well, welcome back. Happy Sunday. We're in downtown Coos Bay again, although it's a beautiful day today. And like a couple of weeks ago when we went out and walked in the pouring rain and the high tides, today should just be a nice calm day in the 39-degree weather. We're going to head out towards Catching Slough and to the road that goes out to Catching Slough, and then come back from there, which will be about 7 miles. But show you the sights. Got about 1.5 miles to get out of town and see what that does today. Hopefully traffic won't be too bad. I'm bringing a vest just in case we come back from all of this in the dark, so we'll see how that goes. But thanks for coming, and show you the better parts of Coos Bay. So as I mentioned when I was at the slough the other day, my spring plans have moved up a little bit, and so let you know, I think in February I'm going to take a short backpacking trip, a couple of 3 days, just to check out my new tent and sleeping pad, make sure that all works good, and then plan a couple of longer trips, maybe 2, before the end of April. Walk from my place up to like Florence on the coast trail. That's kind of a challenge. And maybe somewhere a little further north, or maybe the Rogue River Trail, I don't know. But looking at heading out to Highway 19E on the 4th or 5th of May this year, hopefully get to Damascus by trail days. From where I ended my journey last year, which is right at or close to Highway 19E in Roan Mountain, I will come into the Tri-Cities Airport and get a ride back. And if I want to start right away, then I'll probably stop at the Refuge Hostel. It's a couple of miles up the trail. If I'm running late, I may stop at where I stayed before at the hostel at 19E. Nice people there. They really were very supportive when I got sick last year. So we'll see. It'll take about 8 days to get from there up to Damascus, and hopefully be there before Mother's Day weekend, and then head north. Some things I'd like to do just to get through Virginia in one piece in Shenandoah's, and head out to Luray and maybe go to the caverns out there, very pretty spots, and get to Harper's Ferry, West Virginia. And my plan, because that's going to be probably sometime in June, maybe July, is to go from there up to Rutland in Vermont, flip north, hike the north end of the trail up to Katahdin, and then somehow either get a ride back to Rutland and go south, or go back to Harper's Ferry and go north and connect that 600 and something miles, and then call it good and then come home, which will be somewhere after October 15th. But we'll see. Plans can change, and you know, you get injured and you got to stop and rest, but seems like we're going to go again, so that's a good thing. So anyway, get closer to the southern edge of town here, and ready to go over Bunker Hill to get out to where we're going. Well, we've made it successfully over Coal Bank Slough, and now at 5th Street, to the little park here, and one little bathroom along the way. We'll turn the corner and go up and over the hill and down on the south part of Coos Bay, and Catching Slough comes in there, and we'll turn around somewhere there. We're about 2.5 miles in now. This is the first exchange for the Circle the Bay relay, held in first weekend of August. a 30K relay run and also individual run. I started the relay part, I think, back in 1991. Still going on, that's good. Just for people that didn't want to run 18.6 miles, but preferred to run 6 and then be done. A lot easier. Anyway, we're going up here to the stop sign and gonna turn right. Now we get on the dangerous part of the road. You gotta be careful. There's not a lot of places to walk up here. Traffic can be kind of nutty, but it is a nice day and there's no water on the road, so we'll take it. Well, this little body water here is catching slough, and go down to the yellow sign down there and turn around and come on back. You can see the McCulloch Bridge way down there. Hopefully by the end of March we'll be able to go all the way down here to the Chandler Bridge and back on East Bay Drive all the way back. Cross over the bridge down there you can barely see and then come back via North Bend. The better picture of the McCulloch Bridge down there, built in I think 1936. It's about 10 miles away, walking, 10 or 11. The buildings over there are in COOS Bay. That's where we're heading back to. Take one stop here, maybe you can get a drink and then keep going the same way back. We made it back to the 5th Street Park. Take a little 10-minute break here and get a snack of some nuts and some drink. It's a little quieter spot anyway. Pretty noisy out on the road. It'll be noisy going back. I'll have to put my vest on, the sun's going down here, so get organized and get ready and have a safe walk. Little spot I showed you a couple of weeks ago that was flooded.